In this video, I'm going to review the BP-MINI from CoolMusic. McFarland, and welcome back to the channel. Yes, I am demonstrating this little bitty 30-watt battery-powered, which is optional, speaker. And what's great about it is it actually has a microphone input and a 1/4-inch input for acoustic guitars, electric guitars, maybe bass, all kinds of different options here. So in this whole video, I'm going to be talking into a faux SM58 from GLS Audio, and that's going into input number 1. And I'm going to mess with the EQ and also the reverb. And then I'm actually playing my electric guitar through a HX Stomp pedal, which is going from the output into the input of channel 2. And I just have a little bit of reverb on the HX Stomp. But we can turn that off and listen to the reverb that's on the BP-MINI as well. And then at the end, I'm going to turn on some backing music via my iPhone and the Bluetooth capabilities of this small speaker. And then listen to how that sounds. Maybe singing, maybe playing, maybe just jamming here by myself in my room. So if you like this kind of content, be sure to subscribe down below and click the bell so you'll be notified the next time I release new videos. So without further ado, here is the BP-MINI from CoolMusic. So first of all, let's look at the microphone. Let's mess with the tone knobs on here and we can see how bright or dark we can get it, because we do have a bass and a treble knob here. So here's the bass knob. I'm going to turn it all the way down, and it's going to thin out the voice just a little bit, but maybe that's what you want. Then as I turn it up, you can hear it start getting more bassy. Well, hello. Hi. So maybe you want that if you're outdoors and you just want a little bit of power behind your voice. You can mess with the bass knob there. I'm going to set this at 12 o'clock. Now here's the treble at 12. I'm going to turn it all the way down. Check, check, check. And you can hear it getting darker. And let's turn it up. Check, check, check. So now it's really bright, or as bright as it's going to get. So probably somewhere between 12 and 2 o'clock. Somewhere in there is probably going to be a good setting for you, depending on what kind of voice you have and how loud you have this little amp. I do have the volume on this channel set around 10 o'clock, 9 or 10 o'clock in there. And let's go ahead and bring up the reverb. So here's with it out. And here's with the reverb on. Check, check. Let's turn it down maybe about 11 o'clock or so. You can kind of hear there's a wah 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 wah. There's a little springiness in there, which is, it is what it is. So if you like just a little bit of reverb, maybe turn it up about 9 o'clock, maybe 8 o'clock, maybe all the way off. Somewhere in there. Check, check, check. Okay, let's turn that one off for a little bit. All right, now looking down at my HX Stomp and my Reverend 6-gun TL, I'm going to play a little bit here, and this is the Fender Twin type model, and it does have a little bit of reverb on here. So let's listen to what this sounds like on the neck pickup. All right, here's a Mandarin 80, which is basically an orange amp, set to fairly high gain on the bridge pickup. So that's what a electric guitar sounds like through a modeling amp. Let's listen to what it sounds like with no modeling at all. All right, so now I'm going to adjust the input of the channel 1, which is receiving my guitar. And we are back on the neck pickup, so that's the warmest type of tone we can get right now. And this is what this sounds like with the electric guitar plugged straight into the BP-MINI. Alright, I think it has a nice overall tone, even with no actual like amp model in the signal path. Let's turn the treble down to 12 o'clock. And here it is all the way down. Okay, let's mess with the bass knob here. Let's bring it all the way down. Alright. Alright, I think that has a nice overall sound. It's pretty good. The next effect is a chorus effect, which is really neat. So let's turn that up a little bit. That really has a classic 80s like country sound. If you're going for that really clean. That sounds really good. Here's with the chorus all the way up. Wow. It's really good, actually. Here's the reverb at 12 o'clock. Once again, you got that whoa, 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 whoa. The kind of springiness in the reverb there. Bring it back down just a little bit. All right, let me grab my acoustic guitar and let's hear what that's going to sound like through the BP-MINI. Okay, now I have my Eastman AC-122 plugged into input number 2. And we're going to listen to just a little bit of the tone with no reverb. And then we're going to turn on some reverb and some chorus. Wow, that has a nice full tone to it. I like that. Let's bring up a little bit of a chorus sound here. Cool. And here's a little bit of reverb. Alright, now we have a button here on the very top, which is labeled Bluetooth. And the Bluetooth channel has its own volume knob, which is really great. So I like that about this amp. You basically have a separate volume for your microphone, separate volume for your guitar, and a separate volume for your Bluetooth input. So I'm going to go to my phone here, which is just basic stuff. And we're going to go to Bluetooth. And I'm going to push the button. Okay, you can hear it's doing this thing. And it says other devices, CoolMusic. And it's now connected. Okay. So I'm going to go on to YouTube here. And we're going to find a drum backing track. And let's just make a groove at 95 beats per minute. How about that? All right, there we go. So I can turn the volume down, or I can turn it up. Okay, I think that sounds pretty good overall. Let's just play a little bit of guitar. Those drums up a little bit. Here we go. So there she was, just walking down the street, looking mighty fine in your high heel cleats. There she was, long blonde hair, going into the barbecue joint. Gonna get me some barbecue. Here we go. Hey guys, thanks so much for watching the video. If you like the BP-MINI, then check out the link in the description down below. So once again, thanks guys for watching. I am Dr. McFarland. I will see you in the next video. Keep rocking.